Hey guys, good morning. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Real Michaelia. I'm her, she's me. Today's my first day as a dental hygienist. Woo woo. So guys, today is Wednesday. Oh my god, what's the date? Today is Wednesday, July 10th. And it's my first official day as a dental hygienist. As you can see, I got my wagon right here with all the stuff that I need for today. I have my loops, my face shield, you know, everything that I need to make my day a productive day, to change lives one smile at a time. My work for today starts at 7:30 to 3:30, and it's about 6 o'clock right now. So I'm gonna load up my car and get back to you guys. So hey guys, so I just got to the location. I'm a little early. Like I said, it starts 7:30, but first rule of being a temp, because I'm a temp hygienist, I'm doing temping for now because I want to see my options. I want to go to different offices, work with different softwares, different technology, so I can get more exposure, network and stuff like that. I don't want to limit myself and just jump into an office right away and just like stay there. I'm not ready to find a dental home or a office home or whatever you want to call it. I just want to go around different places, see new people and stuff like that. So the office I'm at today, let me not say, because I don't know if I'm gonna like it, so I don't want to call the name and then when I come back on here later I'm like, oh my god. So let's not say the office, but I'm here. Like I said, first rule of being a temp hygienist: arrive 15 to 30 minutes before your scheduled time. So my scheduled start time is 7:30 and my intention was to get here at 7, but when I put the address in my GPS, I forgot that my GPS was on no toll. So of course the time showed me, you know, a longer time. So I left out earlier than I should because I'm going by that longer time. And you know, I take the toll. I just don't take the toll sometimes depending on where I'm going. So I take the toll, or I took the toll this morning, and I got here like 6:45, which is fine. It's not bad. I'm okay with that. I could just relax a little bit before I go in. There's nobody here. It's literally empty parking lot, so you know your girl well early. So like I said before, today's my first day. Yesterday was my last day at FedEx. You know, I've been working at FedEx for 5 years. FedEx did what it needed to do to get your girl right here. You know, that's what paid my bills for 5 years. So no, I'm not gonna shit on FedEx. I ain't gonna talk nothing bad about them, because you know, they got your girl right for 5 years, and now I can move on to bigger and better things, which is good. Am I nervous? No, I'm not nervous. I feel pretty calm right now. I'm not sure if when I go inside if I'm gonna get nervous or anything. I'm excited, you know, transitioning from working at FedEx for 5 years to doing this full-time is just an amazing feeling. You know, it's so great. No, I'm not crying, it's my allergies. No, seriously, it's my allergies. It's so it's so amazing to know that you put in the work, you stayed persistent, and it paid off. You know, all that hard work that you sowed, you're now reaping the benefit, and the feeling is so real, and I'm so happy and excited, and I'm so grateful that, you know, I made it to the end of the road, and this is now my life. This is now my life, girl. Your girl gonna be doing this forever? Like, duh, what you mean? So I'm just gonna relax, probably continue sipping my green tea until, you know, I see somebody come. Then I go in, take the tour, see what the place is about, you know, do what I gotta do, and be out of there by 3:30. So I'm gonna bring my camera inside. I'm gonna try and see if I could, like, you know, get little clips of like the room I'm in. Maybe if I could sneak something when I'm cleaning, you know, patients' teeth and stuff, I'll sneak that. And that's about that. Do you guys want to see what's in my bag? So this is the loop, not the loop, this is my face shield. I bought these the other day. It's from Ambience. According to the reviews, they're supposed to be top quality face shields that work well with your loops, and they say that it's scratch proof and glare proof, because you know, sometimes when you have your loops on and the light is shining, it's hard for you to see, because this thing here is kind of glaring, or if it's scratched, it's harder to see. So it's scratch proof, glare proof. This seems a little bit thicker than the usual face shields that I use, so I'm excited to use it. It seems very durable. I paid like $80 for this thing, so it better be durable, and it better work too. Better not be scratching or glaring. It's very big. And you know, the shield come all the way to the side, which I love. So you know, when you're cleaning, sometimes, you know, stuff splash, so it's good to know that all of my face would be covered. This is my bag. I bought her off Amazon. So this is my little work bag for now. I intend to buy a bag that I always wanted, but I'm gonna work with this one for now. So what's in my bag? So this is my pouch. This has like my camera stuff, like the charger for my battery, the mic, and all of that. So this is my content creating pouch. Got some gum. Got an umbrella, because it's supposed to rain later. I hope it doesn't. My wallet. Oh, this is a headband, just in case I feel like taking this off. For my ears, whatever they call this thing, whatever it is, I forgot the name, whatever it is, but to listen to people. My pouch with, you know, feminine stuff, and my loops. Can't go anywhere without my loops. Honestly, ever since I got my loops, I wouldn't say I've never cleaned teeth without my loops. I have cleaned teeth without my loops, but it depends. If the patient is like light and stuff like that, I'll go without the loops. But 95% of the time, or 99% of the time, I have my loops on. It just helps better with seeing in the patient mouth, so I don't have to, like, you know, bend my neck trying to get up all in there to see. So it helps with, you know, my posture and stuff like that. But that's what's in my bag. I mean, in here I have like lotion, pen, and this is it's a little wrist workout thingy, so like I squeeze it, so this helps with like strengthening my wrist and stuff like that. So this is what this is for. It's 30 pounds. I have more at home. I think I have at home 40 pound and 50 pound. So right now I'm starting with a 30 pound that I'm gonna work my way up. But that's what's in your girl bag. That's what's in my hygiene bag, my dental hygiene bag and whatever, you know. So I will catch you guys later, and you know, let y'all know how my day is going and stuff like that. So see y'all later. So let me talk to y'all before I go back in. It's 1:29. I think I have to go back either 1:30 or 1:45. It's supposed to be a 30-minute break. The break started at 1, so I probably should go back at 1:30. Sorry, I have a minute to talk to you guys. I could have sworn I start, or maybe I go back at 1:30, but then I start 1:45. Anyways, so I saw, let's say I saw 4 patients this morning. The 5th patient I only did a perio charting, so I won't really count her as a patient because I didn't really like do anything else but her perio charting. But outside of her, I did four patients. I saw 4 patients. I did 2 full mouth scaling and root planing, and I did 2 perio maintenance patients. Big heavy patient them there, know. Big heavy patient for my first day. The people them angle me. And all of them angle me, but I angle them back. I angle them back right through. So not gonna lie, the first patient was a hard or rough. It's just that it's my first day, so I didn't know where anything was. I'm just trying to figure out their software, just trying to figure out everything. So I was kind of slow and behind with the first patient, but I sped up right after that. And you know, I was doing my big one, I was doing good and stuff like that. Gotta go. Everybody's going in now. I'll get y'all back. So I'm back home, guys. Sorry I had to cut off earlier because everybody was going back inside. And I didn't want to be the only one out there because, you know, the break is only 30 minutes. So if everybody's going in on time, you know, why should I go in late? And again, I'm a temp hygienist, so I have to keep a good reputation. So as I was saying earlier, I saw 4 patients this morning, 2 SRPs and 2 periodontal maintenance, and then the 5th patient I only did the periodontal charting for her. My first patient, I wouldn't say I was running behind, but it was kind of, because, you know, it's my first day. Not just because it's not really because it's my first day, because I know what I'm doing. It's just that it's my first time at the office, so, you know, I don't know where they keep their equipments. I don't know where they keep the stuff that I need to clean teeth, and like the fluoride, the gingival irrigation and stuff like that. I didn't know where those stuff were, so there were a couple of stuff that I didn't know where they were, so that kind of threw me off a little bit. And you know, just figuring out how some of their equipments work and stuff. But I would say halfway in the appointment for my first patient, I figured it out. I got a lid on it and I did what was needed to be done. And then with my other patients, by that time I knew what I was doing. And the only thing, I wrote my notes. It took me a time to write my notes because I was seeing patients back to back. And then when I had a downtime, that's when I started writing my notes for the patients that I saw prior, and for the patient I saw prior. All in all, I would say my first day was good. I don't have any complaints. To me, I did fairly well for my first day. My initial schedule was 7:30 to 3:30, but all my afternoon patients either canceled or rescheduled for another day, so I never had any patient for the afternoon. So the dentist told me that I could leave, which is good. So I left for the day. I left after lunch. I left around 1:30. No, not 1:30, like 1:40 something. I would say I left for the day. So tomorrow I go to somewhere else, and then Friday I go to somewhere else. So I'm excited to see what the rest of the week has in store for me. So far so good. I hope it continues like that. I mean, of course, I'm sure every day is not going to be good. Some days going to be tough, but everybody has tough days, so it is what it is. You know, I just have to know how to work through that or work around that and stuff like that. So I'm home. I'm going to probably take a nap, maybe, I'm not sure. I'm gonna probably take a nap and then get up, cook. I don't think I'm gonna take the camera up back for the rest of the day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when I'm going to my other assignment, and you know, we'll see how that goes. So I'll just vlog tomorrow's assignment and then Friday assignment, and then that would wrap up this vlog. So see you guys tomorrow. So I'm back from my second day of being a temp hygienist. But before I get into today's... Who turned you on? But before I get into today's festivities, y'all, let me tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. So remember I told y'all that I'm gonna take a nap when I last spoke to y'all yesterday. I said I'm gonna take a nap. Anyhow, I woke up from my nap only to see that the office that I had for today canceled on me. Like, my shift for that office was 7:30, was supposed to be 7:30 in the morning to 3:30 in the evening, and they canceled on me like 5 something yesterday. I'm like, that is not professional to cancel on me like that. Like, that's less than 24 hours. So the app that I worked through to get, to book my assignments and stuff, I reached out to their customer service and I was like, this office canceled on me less than 24 hours, and I know you guys have a 24-hour rule where I'm supposed to get 100% my pay. Long story short, they're like, oh, the office canceled last minute because they're having a water pump and electrical issues. So the customer service person was like, oh, that's beyond the office control, so we're just gonna give you 25% of the pay that you were supposed to get. I'm like, okay, whatever, at least I'm getting something. Luckily, I was able to go back in the app and quickly grab another shift for today. So that's what I did today. So my shift for today was 10 to 5. So I went to this was a big office. They had a lot of stuff doing in there. I think they have endodontics, periodontics, and a lot. They had everything. They do everything. Like, if you go to that office, they don't need to refer you nowhere. Like, they do everything there, which is good, because sometimes it's annoying when you go to a dentist and you're like, oh, you need an extraction or you need to see an oral surgeon or whatever, and they have to refer you out to somewhere else. So because they have everything there, you could do all the work you need to do there. But again, I won't mention the name of the office. So my schedule was 9 to 5. I did 6. I would say I did 6. I think I did 6 patients today. My experience. So I arrived 30 minutes early. The assistant was nice. She showed me around. She showed me how to operate, the software. They use Dentrix, so I was familiar with Dentrix, but I feel like they have an updated version of Dentrix, so it wasn't hard to maneuver because once she showed me, I got it. But that version I've never seen before. I had one scaling and root planing patient, and then all my other, I had one scaling and root planing patient, and then one patient was just a prophy and an exam, and then all my other patients were new patients. So I had to be doing panoramic x-rays, bite wings, PAs, and stuff like that. So I was taking a lot of x-rays today, which is good because I haven't taken x-rays in a while, because the office I went to yesterday, they don't do x-rays, so I didn't mind taking x-rays today at all. And Your girl was doing her thing with them x-rays, like no cone cuts, no overlapping. Like your girl was on point. The only downside that I had with the office, they almost starved your girl. Like low-key, my blood sugar was like, girl was all shaky. I cannot bear hunger. Your girl gotta eat. Look at me. I am a slim baddie, okay? I need my food to keep my energy up. Based on how they set up the schedule, and it was only one doctor, one dentist, you know, moving back and forth to different rooms, and like I said, it's a big office. You know, sometimes I had to wait a little while for to get an exam, and that kind of delayed like me getting my other patient on time and stuff like that. So that caused the schedule to be jam-packed, even though it wasn't. It's just because I had to be sitting like 30 minutes. The last patient, not the last patient, but one of my patients, I had she was waiting for an hour for her exam. I had to leave her in one room to go set up a whole other room to see another patient, because you know, time was just catching up. So because of that, you know, it made the schedule feel jam-packed. And then the time that they allotted me to take my break, I couldn't take my break because I was waiting for the exam. And then by the time I realized that she's not gonna come for me to take my break, it was time for the other patient. So I didn't get to take my break when I was supposed to. But thank God, one of my afternoon patients, or my evening patient, whatever, canceled. So your girl got a chance to go eat some food and relax for a little bit. But outside of that, it was a good office. At first I was saying I wouldn't go back, but like when I think about it, it wasn't really hectic. Like I said, it's just that I had to be waiting for the dentist. That's what made it feel like it was hectic, because by the time the dentist come and do her exam, and then I have to clean up and, you know, to start a new patient, that made me start each patient later than their appointment time. So that's why I felt a little like overwhelmed, but really it wasn't bad. I had a patient today, he had a lot of buildup, but he was my favorite patient. I mean, I don't want to see all my patients with all that buildup, because that's a lot of work, but he was the only patient I had today that had a lot of calc, and it felt so therapeutic removing that. And after I removed all his calc, he was like, oh my God, my mouth feels so much different, my teeth feel so much different. Like I can tell the difference between now and what it felt like before. You know, you did a really good job, thank you so much. And that just warmed my heart. I felt so good hearing that. I'm like, you know, your girl got you, or whatever. You know I got you. You know my thing up there. You know what me I do. Girl can clean teeth properly. So, you know, I felt good. You know, I told him thank you. You know, that's my job. I'm happy, you know, you like the results and stuff like that. But that was, in a nutshell, that's practically my day. Tomorrow I go somewhere totally different. Where I'm going tomorrow is a bit closer to home. So I'm gonna see what that's like tomorrow. So yeah, that's it. I don't want to talk too much because I don't want to make this video too much about me yapping and whatever. So I'm just gonna wrap it up right here and see you guys tomorrow. And you know the routine. I'm gonna take my scrubs off and your girl going to bed. I'm gonna take me a nap. When you were grown up, you know naps are important. You think naps are important for babies and toddlers? When you are adult, naps are important. So your girl need a nap, and I'm gonna take it gladly. So see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. y'all. It's Saturday morning. I totally forgot to take up the camera yesterday to let y'all know about my day temping yesterday, which is Friday. I'm up trying to make myself some breakfast. I'm gonna make me some oats porridge. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that oats porridge? So yesterday I had my assignment was at an office in Hoboken. It was a pretty decent office. I had my own little room and everything. Yesterday I saw 8 patients. I saw 8 patients yesterday, 4 in the morning and then 4 in the afternoon. In my last patient, I thought my last patient was gonna cancel, but she came late. She came around 20 minutes late. So I ended up leaving late because my scheduled time was 9 to 5. So she came late, which, you know, obviously pushed her appointment back to being late. And then the dentist there took a little time to come and see her. So she ended up leaving before her exam because she said she couldn't wait any longer. Oh, by the way, if you're hearing something, that's the washer going. I don't know if it's loud or anything. And yeah, so she left before her exam and I ended up going over 5. So I told them that I'm going to be adjusting my schedule in the app to changing it from 5 to 5:30 since I left 5:30 because of 1, the patient coming late, and 2, the doctor taking forever to come and do the exam. The doctor taking forever to come and do the exam. So this is my oats, my jar of oats. The office uses EagleSoft for their software. Not hard to use. It was my first time using it, so obviously they had to show me, you know, how to maneuver, like to get my notes, to like stuff like that. I tried to chart and stuff like the codes and all of that. What bugged me about my day was the x-rays. So I haven't taken an FMX. I haven't taken an FMX in like a year. So yesterday was my first time taking FMX x-rays in a year. So obviously I'm a little rusty with the FMX. I've been taking like panoramic and bite wings and PAs. So I'm pretty used to taking those. But the FMX I haven't taken in a while. So I feel like I have to, you know, improve my skills on the FMX because it was taking me a while. And even when I'm like turning the XCPs and stuff like that, I feel like it wasn't looking right. I feel like, I don't know, and I feel like my angulation of the XCP in the patient mouth needs to be better. So I'm gonna watch some videos and, you know, try to improve my skills on that. And also with the office too, the downfall of that with the x-ray is that the sensor that they were using, I feel like the sensor was just mad big. That had to be like a size 4 sensor or something. That sensor, that's the biggest sensor I've ever seen. So it's like when I put it in patient's mouth, it literally folds up the entire mouth. Because it reminds you, you have to put the sensor in their mouth along with the XCP. That's a whole lot of stuff to put in your mouth. And if the sensor is already big, it's like, that's like your mouth being filled up with a lot of stuff already. So like, it made it harder for me to angle. It made it harder for me to angle the sensor with the XCP right because of how big this sensor is. So when I angle it correctly, when the patient closes their mouth, it's moving back because it's so freaking big. So that was throwing me off, making me feel like I don't know what I'm doing. And I know what I'm doing, but that sensor was just too big. But outside of the x-ray It was pretty decent. My patients were pretty light yesterday. Like, I had no heavy patient yesterday. They were all light, which is good. So you know that's less work. So that practically wrapped up. That practically wrapped up my first 3 days of being a hygienist and of being a temp hygienist. Let me rate that from 1 to 10. My first 3 days from 1 to 10, I'll give it an 8. Why I'll give it an 8 is because I just started, so I'm just getting back into the groove of stuff, you know, just creating my own little routine and stuff like that with being a hygienist and how I want to deal with my patients, how I want to talk to them, how I want to work with them and stuff like that. And also with the x-ray, you know, I still need to improve on that. There's a couple stuff I need to improve on, and I have a lot more to learn. So that's why I'll give it an 8, because I don't feel like I'm at the level that I know I can be at and the level that I want to be at. So I'll give it an 8 for my first 3 days. But I know I'm gonna get better. There's a lot of room for improvement. I'm not limiting myself, so I'm not worried about, you know, not scaling myself higher. I'll get there. Not gonna put too much pressure on myself. I'll get there when the time is right. I'm gonna go at my own pace, and a couple months from now, a couple weeks from now, a couple days from now, I'm just moving up. Every day is a new day to do better, to be better, and to improve. So that's how that's, you know, the level I'm going with. That's what I'm working with. And yeah, so that wraps up this video. I don't want to make it too long. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you're interested in staying up to date with my journey in being a new registered dental hygienist, a new temp hygienist, you know, subscribe, like, and share. I'm gonna be more consistent now. School is finished. I have no excuses. My content is gonna be based on my journey as a registered dental hygienist. I'm gonna be throwing out tips of how to maintain a good oral health. I'm gonna throw in a little lifestyle, a little traveling. I'm gonna throw in some home decor because I just moved, so and my place is not 100% how I want it. So I'm gonna be throwing in some stuff on that. So it's gonna be a little well-rounded type of channel. If you're interested in stuff like that, you know, just hop on with your girl, join the real gang, you know, and just stay tuned. So bye guys.